What's up, guys? So today I realized I never followed up. I got a lot of DMs. It's really dark out here. Got a lot of DMs regarding the hybrid racing shifter, and I never followed up, and I feel really bad about it. So let me show you some things about it. If you're on the fence, a lot of people asked about what the adjustability is like, what all you can do with it, and I'll just give you my opinion on it. I think it's fantastic, but I'll get into that in just a second. So let me just go ahead and get in the car real quick. Short shifter. Let me just kind of, steering wheel's fighting. All right, so this is it. Hybrid racing short throw. Tons of adjustability. Just real quick, this is just regular Honda thread pitch. Literally whatever your favorite shift knob is, you can throw on here. This is the old school Skunk 2 weighted, the 0.5 ones. So this is just a random boot collar I had laying around because I needed to lock this. I'll put a bolt on or a nut at some point, but I just haven't got to that point yet. So, shifter. You can see that you can adjust the angle of which way it sets, kind of how it sets angled. I have mine angled towards me a little bit because I just like it there. I took it for a drive and I like it here. I don't have any driving videos just because I don't have an angle that I like for driving. I just haven't. I'm big on driving videos. I'll probably do one at some point, but I just haven't. You can adjust the height of this up and down. I have mine set a little bit lower, and if it's at this point, it doesn't hit. Just clutch in, there we go. It doesn't hit. It's close, very close, but it doesn't hit, thankfully. So if you look here, see there's the lower hole here, which is the one I'm in, and then the upper. So the upper is the longer throw, as you can see, like the longer throw, forward and back, and then this one is the shorter. I have it on the shorter for forward and back. And then on the left or right, you can see there is lower hole, upper hole. So the upper hole is the longer throw, and then obviously the lower hole is the shorter. I have mine set to, see, longer. I have mine set to longer back and forth. I just kind of like, there's a little bit more back and forth here, but this is obviously the shortest. Ooh, my shift knob came loose. So this, I have the shortest. There's tons of adjustability. It doesn't bind the cables it up. It doesn't feel like it's binding the cables. It doesn't feel like it's dragging in any way. There's tons of adjustability. It's very smooth, solid. I have a lightened flywheel. I have an F20B is within this car with a lightened flywheel. And rev matching was always kind of a pain in the butt with the factory shifter. And some people say they don't need one to rev match, whatever, more power to you. For me personally, shortening the throw of this just a little bit, it made driving so much easier. Rev matching is, you don't even have to think about it anymore. Both up and down. It's fantastic. If you're on the fence, get it. If you're on the fence and you can afford it, get it, because I know it's expensive. It's like $450, but they're making parts. They decided to make parts for us, and it's kind of cool that they made a shifter for the BB6 chassis. And it fits other cars too. It fits the CL, it fits the Element. I think it fits something else too. I'm not sure. But tons of adjustability, tons. It bolts right into your factory spots. They actually include hardware. These nice little dress-up Allen bolts, or hex head or Allen caps or whatever. They include that. They include the pins, everything. And it doesn't stretch your cables out. If you can see down there, which I don't have that much light, but it is a whole bracketing system that the cables go into, which is super nice, which if you watch my install video, you saw. It's very sturdy, it's very solid. Now, if you have the, I think it's JTC Customs, if you have one of those, the short throws, then keep it because that's a relic of the past. If you have a forbidden one, obviously that's a great one too. This is just great because it's new tech, it's CNC'd, it's sturdy, it's very nice. Don't use the cable stretchers. Stop using cable stretchers. Stop. They're horrible for your cables. They're called cable stretchers, for goodness sake. They stretch them out, they'll start to bind them, and they'll snap your cables, and you're going to be looking for new cables, which, in reality, replacing the cables and using cable stretcher, even though your cable stretchers don't really shorten your throw. I don't know why people use the cable stretchers. I have no idea. Some people have done the RSX shifter box. That's something you can do as well. That's also made by Hybrid. I think it's Acuity, I think, that makes that. There was another one that you could put an RSX short throw ball shifter into your factory shifter box, that was something you could do too. I never really got around to doing it. Whatever your poison is, short throws make this car so much more enjoyable, and then this hybrid racing one is phenomenal. If you want to do the RSX shifter with the K-Series cables and go that route, I think it's probably going to be more expensive than just getting this. But if you prefer the K-Series shifter more than this, that's on you. It's your preference, personal preference, whatever. Don't sleep on this product, man. Not sponsored by Hybrid Racing. Obviously not. Just give support to companies that are actually still giving support to the BB6 chassis, and Hybrid Racing is one of them. If you can afford it and you're thinking about it, don't miss it. I think they're still available. Pretty sure they're made to order. You can get them in red and black. Mine's in red. It's fantastic. It makes driving such a better experience. It doesn't feel as clunky as the factory gearbox is, which if you know, you obviously, if you're looking at this product, you're considering buying a 5th gen, or you own a 5th gen, you're considering buying it, whatever. The gearboxes are kind of clunky. They are clunky, but this is a nice alternative. I am considering making a little trim piece that goes around here, just kind of to help fill in this gap a little bit, because it's a huge void. And I don't like you can see stuff. You don't like you can see the carpet down there. I don't kind of like that, but I don't want to put a boot on because I don't want to cover this up either. So I'll probably make something about that, and then maybe I'll make a few of them. I don't know. We'll figure that out down the road. But I just realized I never followed up. Never followed up with any, at all regarding the shifter. I just kind of made the video and then that was it, which I've been busy. I need to start recording, and I have videos planned now. So this was one of them. And the next one's going to be a little bit of a longer video. It's kind of a talky video, but it's stuff that it's going to take a lot to explain it because I get asked about it a lot, and so stay tuned for that whenever I'm gonna start trying to get on like a weekly thing. So we'll see. Yeah, I just want to follow up on this video. It's fantastic, man. It really is. If you're on the fence, obviously if you're on the fence and you can afford it, get it. Just get it. Don't sleep on the shifter. Don't. And, it's a good product, man. It's good. Don't miss out on it. Don't. So I'm gonna in this video, but I'm gonna let somebody end it for me. Hey, come here. Wanna end it? Yeah. Have a good one, guys.